There are seasons when you feel the weight of life resting heavily on your heart, when the days may seem dimmer than they once were, hope may feel quieter, and your thoughts become a burden. In these moments, you may feel as though you have lost yourself, as though the ground beneath you is no longer steady as it once appeared. And yet, even in these heavy seasons, there is something you can still hold on to, even when everything else feels uncertain. That quiet thread is faith, not loud faith, not dramatic faith, not the kind that demands certainty or expects you to have every answer ready and waiting. Rather, the kind of faith that speaks softly, reminding you that things can change, that hope can return, and that peace is possible, even now. Faith is not the absence of struggle. Faith is what steadies you while you are living the struggle. There will be days when your mind fills with noise, when worry follows you, consuming your heart, and fear follows your mind, with each thought louder than the last. There will be days your heart feels heavy before it has even begun, and nights when your thoughts refuse to rest and the darkness feels deeper than usual. And in those moments, faith becomes your light. It does not always show you the whole path ahead, but it gives you enough clarity to take the next gentle step. Faith is the quiet belief that life will not always feel this way, that the season you are in, however heavy or uncertain, is not forever, and God has never abandoned you. Faith is knowing that new mornings remain ahead, with softer chapters to come, with conversations, smiles, and moments of joy waiting for you further along the way. And even if you cannot feel that truth in your heart right now, faith allows you to hold it quietly for a while. Faith does not require perfection or strength. It requires you to know that God is still watching, working to help you even when you can't see Him. Faith does not ask you to be unshaken or act as though everything is fine. It does not expect you to move through life without doubt or fear. Faith simply invites you to return again and again to a deeper knowing that things will be okay, that this moment is not forever, and that you are being held by the Most High God even now. There may be days when these words feel fragile to you, when the heaviness in your chest feels more real than the possibility of peace ever could. And still, faith stays close. It does not rush you. It does not push you. It does not demand that you feel differently than you do. It waits with you, quietly and patiently, until your heart is ready to lean back into trusting God and your journey. Faith understands that life is not always easy. There are losses. There are disappointments. There are changes you did not expect, and moments when the future feels unfamiliar or uncertain. And through all of it, the divine remains close, holding you in ways you may not always feel, guiding you even when the way forward is unclear, and supporting you beyond words. Faith is the quiet agreement between you and the divine that you are not alone, even when loneliness visits, that you are not abandoned, even when life feels uncertain, and that you are being carried, even when you are too tired to carry yourself. There will be moments when your mind gets in the way, telling you that nothing will change, that hope is foolish, and that peace is out of reach. But faith gently reminds you that the mind is not able to see the story in its entirety, that there is a deeper wisdom moving through your life, a divine order that is subtle and mysterious, yet always loving. So when the road feels long, when the day feels heavy, and when your heart aches quietly within you, pause, breathe, return to faith. Let it settle around you, not as effort or force, but as reassurance. Let it remind you that you do not need to know how everything will unfold, only that you are being held through it all. Even in silence, you are not alone. Even in confusion, you are being guided. Even in sorrow, you are deeply and profoundly loved. Faith does not erase the storm. Rather, it anchors you so that it cannot carry you away. And as you rest there, you may begin to notice small signs of peace returning, a lighter breath, a calmer thought, a little more hope than yesterday. These are the workings of God and is exactly how faith works as well. Quietly, steadily, faithfully. So return to it again and again. Return to the knowing that life will not always feel this heavy, that hope has a way of finding you, and that peace will come, often when you least expect it. And through everything, seen and unseen, understood and mysterious, you are being held by God in the divine, always.